Welcome back, everyone. So the following that is going to come up here in a second is the interview with Kay Woodcock, the biological grandmother of JJ, the 7-year-old autistic child who is missing in this case. And she does give some pretty good insight into Lori and Chad's relationship, the affair that was going on while both of their spouses were still alive, along with answering some of the questions that what have the police actually said to the family at this point. I hope you enjoyed this. Now, I understand that the audio part for when the people are asking questions is it's really hard to hear. That is as best as I have actually been able to find is what I'm about to show you. Apparently, none of the interviewers know what it's like to put a microphone on their actual bodies. They put all the microphones in front of Kay to hear what she had to say. So please, again, understand that and enjoy this video.
Kay, what's your thoughts right now? You've had a long day with the police. You've met with them. It's after 5, and we're hearing Lori has not come to Rexburg.
Right. Lori hasn't come to Rexburg. The kids haven't been delivered. It's 5 o'clock. This is her deadline for her court order to produce them. So at this point, it seems the next step is in the judge's hands, I do believe, to see how they're going to proceed with any type of consequence for not following a judge's order. So what exactly that is, I don't know. I can't guess on it. I can't say for sure what's going to happen next, other than that I hope it is something that will get her attention, because I'd love to know where those kids are, and I think all of America wants to know where they are, and that all this is just beyond crazy that a mother can't. How do you not produce your child how do you not know where your child is, number one, so she says, and how do you not have them for 4 months? What kind of a mother does that? A mother, the only word that is coming to my mind right now is a monster. And as much as I loved Lori, she was my sister-in-law, and I loved her, and she was a great mother as far as I knew and as far as I saw for years. And all this is just, it's just been very disheartening, and I just can't, I don't know. I have so many questions that, y'all, I'm sorry, I gotta turn my phone off. I just can't, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to say. I don't know how to react to this, because I had my hopes up, and Larry, we both had our hopes up a lot today for hopefully being able to see our grandson, and so now I'm quite disappointed. And even though I didn't have my hopes up very high that she would produce them, but you know, still I was hoping I don't know. Anybody?
Are you feeling less optimistic about the outcome?
I'm a lot less optimistic at this moment. Everybody asked Larry and I, how are we getting through all this the last few months? And it's because we stay optimistic, because we just aren't accepting that the worst case scenario, we're not accepting it, and I don't think we ever will until we know 100% it's anything more than that it's anything that can be proven. I'm lost, y'all. Y'all have to excuse me on this. I'm tired, and I'm kind of upset right now. So, anyway.
Did police tell you if Chad and Lori are still in Hawaii? Do you know where they are?
I know that they're not in Hawaii. The police didn't have to tell us, but I was informed that they are still there, and probably sunning on the beach somewhere while we're sitting here wondering where the kids are.
And police didn't tell you what would be next with the investigation?
No, I don't. I'm hoping for some type of consequence that will get her attention, to make her have to talk. And other than that, there's nothing more that I can hope for. There's nothing more I can do. I do feel very confident that law enforcement is doing everything they can. This is such an unusual situation that I think with the mere interest in everything that the judge and whoever makes the decisions as to how it progresses from here, as far as what they're going to do with Lori, I think that I do believe they're going to not take this lightly, and they understand the seriousness of this. So I'm confident with that.
You met with law enforcement this morning?
Yes.
And how did that go?
We talked about just numerous things, and but nothing really that can be shared at this point. And you know, if and when I can share, I will. But thing is, I know the kids aren't here, and once again, it'll go back to the kids aren't here, Lori's not here, so we just have to wait and see how the hell they're going to deal with it. So we know what to do.
Are you at all surprised that Lori did not cooperate?
I'm sorry?
Are you at all surprised that Lori did not cooperate?
I am not at all surprised at that. Lori's not going to make this easy. She's got an end game in her head, and although this is not a game, but obviously she thinks it is, for you to shun an order from a court telling you what you need to do and to just blow it off like, I'm not going to deal with it. Like when Nate was interviewing her the other day, that arrogant, smug attitude she had, that's what really let me know that she's not going to do anything unless she is absolutely forced to do it.
What do you think Lori's done with the kids?
I know she doesn't have them. I pray that they are with a family somewhere that is caring for them emotionally and any other way, that in a good home. But the mere fact that she put them in a stranger's home, I mean, I don't know. As far as I know, they aren't with any family. They're not with our family. As far as I know, they're not with anybody in her family. Shows just complete lack of concern that the best interests of a 7-year-old autistic child who does not deal well with change, that she doesn't care. And because Larry and I would be the one place she knows that JJ would be the most comfortable with, if not with Charles, he's dead, and if not with her, because she doesn't want him. And the next place would be for us to have him. And so obviously she didn't see that was a good idea.
Have you thought about filing for custody?
Oh, absolutely. Since she's done all this, since this has come to this far without any kind of adult conversation of, let's JJ's best interest. It's not about what she's angry about. It's not about us being upset that my brother's murdered. It's not about anything. Dealing with a child, I've been through a divorce before. You do what's best for the kids. As an adult, you put your feelings aside and you do what's best for the kids. And obviously, that's not happening in this situation.
Previously, you told us that your brother, the late Charles Vallow, he had evidence of some kind of a relationship or an affair between Lori and Chad Daybell. Do you want to tell us what that evidence was? How did he know?
Charles, Lori was not real savvy on technical things like, if you email something, that she would email something that all you have to do is go look in the sent file and you can see what was emailed. Well, she was making videos of herself dancing, like, I can't think of the dancing you call it, like,
Provocatively, or
well, I don't know if that's the right word, but just dancing, and she would email that to Chad. Charles told me about it, and I said, Charles, okay, he's married, she's married. That, at the least, is extremely inappropriate, but you don't do that. You don't do that if she's not having an affair. She is about to, but I promise you now, as a woman, and I see that kind of action from another woman, there's an affair going on. And that was last January.
so they've known each other. She knew Chad for at least a year or more.
Oh yeah. I think they may have met in 2016, 2017 time frame. I'm not sure exactly when they met face to face. I do know she had been reading his books, and that's where I guess it sparked her interest, and eventually met him.
Have you spoken to any of Chad's children?
No, I don't know them. I am very sorry for what they're going through, what their loss of their mother. Their dad just seems to be just doing his own thing. So no, I haven't, but I do offer my condolences to the family.
Okay, there's a lot of people in Hawaii that are sending us messages of where Chad and Lori all are. It seems like now people on the island are aware that they are there and kind of tracking their every move. How long do you think that they can stay there without either law enforcement getting involved or them having to flee because everyone's spotting them?
Well, I don't know. That's a good question. What I see happening is she's going to quickly become a Casey Anthony. Everybody remembers the Casey Anthony case. And she's still in hiding. Found innocent years ago, and she's still in hiding. So there's only so far this is going to bring Lori. There's only so far she can go with this. And I don't think any way she's going to deal with this is going to come out with her looking very good.
Do you think Chad might be in danger from her?
If I was Chad, I'd be sleeping with one eye open. Absolutely. She's a black widow. Those are my thoughts. And Larry's. Larry, by the way, isn't feeling really good today, so he's in a hotel resting. So yeah, there's nowhere Lori can go with this to make her to come out of this with any kind of self respect. And
Kay, you said that Lori said that she didn't know where the children were. When did she say that?
Well, you know what? Let me take that back. When I say that, I don't know where they are. She says she does, but then also at the same time she said she knew where they were when the Rexburg police went to do the welfare check, and they were with a friend in Arizona. No, they weren't with a friend in Arizona. Then there was something else that was said that nope, they're not there either. So she's just, it's a cat and mouse game.
So that wasn't something the police recently
Yeah, right. And I misspoke that, and I apologize. Yeah, I misspoke that.
It's past their deadline. It was 5 o'clock tonight. What are your plans? What do you do next?
Well, I'm just gonna do like y'all and wait and see what law enforcement does, and hopefully the judge will issue a contempt order. And there's something about it being a contempt order that I think the governor has to sign. I really don't know the legal side of it, but I just hope that I pray that it's an extraditable warrant issued and they can pick her up and get her here to Idaho and in front of the judge, and let's see where it goes from there.
And if they're seeing some of this coverage, what would you like to tell them?
Lori, Chad, this can end rather quickly, and it's going to end rather badly if y'all don't. Well, Lori, no, I don't think Chad's under the order. Lori, it will end rather badly for you if you don't follow the order and do what you're supposed to do.
Do you know if Tylee and JJ were receiving any kind of SSI because of their deceased fathers?
Well, Lori did tell me that Tylee was receiving survivor death benefits for her father.
How much, do you know?
No. Well, I know what she told me, but it doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter, and I'm not going to share that. JJ is entitled to it. Now, I can't imagine her not filing for it because it's money she'd get every month to help raise him. But if she's not raising him, maybe that's helping her buy new bikinis to be on the beach in Hawaii.
Miss Kay, just in speaking to some of Chad's neighbors, associates, a lot of them say that they don't think he would be capable of anything. If there's some sort of misunderstanding or misinterpretation in the media, do you believe that Chad knows exactly where the children are, what happened to them?
I don't know Chad. I don't know what kind of person he is. I mean, I've read that he was a good family man, a good, good in the community. But I just honestly can say I don't know if Chad realizes what he's gotten into. So.
Do you think he knows what happened to the children?
I don't know. If Lori told him something, 50-50, is she lying or not? I don't know. That I don't know how their relationship is, how they're working together or I don't know. I've never met him. All I know is I know Lori, and she has become quite a liar and a manipulator. And so good luck for him. He better run another direction right now. That'd be the best bet for him.
Leaving the police station earlier today, your husband mentioned that he was feeling better after talking with police. Did they say they had any leads or anything like that?
Well, we got a little information that they would. We know now what there's some recourse that can happen after this, and the recourse was did make us feel better. It did give us a little peace that she's just not going to be able to keep doing the Lori thing and not have to be accountable. Everybody has to be accountable. If you're not accountable to the law, then you're accountable to God. So, but they're gonna at least right now make her accountable to law enforcement.
What is that recourse?
Well, they're like they can just however the judge decides to deal with her non-compliance with the court order to produce them.
Did the police mention extradition?
That is one of the things they can do. Yes, absolutely. For the contempt.
Did they give you any sort of timeline for the judge to make that decision?
It's what time is it right now?
5:23.
It's too late. It's already should have happened. If you're me, it should have happened. No, they didn't. They didn't. They judges are busy. They've got their bureaucracy they have to cut through. So I hope, I do believe they know the eyes that are on this case. I do know that they are very concerned about this case, that they are, and they're all in on it. They're fully engaged in it, and that they will. I believe they'll they're not gonna let grass grow under the feet with this. They're gonna keep this moving. So hopefully tomorrow we'll know something. Hopefully at 6 p.m. I'll know something. I don't know.
Okay, are you guys sticking around town for a while? What's your plan?
We have plans to leave Saturday, but if I'm here, say tomorrow that oh, the judge did this, they're going to extradite her, I will be here when Lori gets here. We'll be here. I'll stay here as long as it takes.
You want to look her in the face?
Absolutely.
What
Absolutely.
would you say?
Show me the kids. Show me the kids. Show me the kids.
We see that there's this flyer stuff